I don't know. I never know. I can never tell until I have been on for, I got rice for a little bit. Am I live? Je ne sais pas. Don't know if I'm live. I got rice. Maybe not, maybe. If I'm live, can someone say hi? Like, I don't know, you guys. Am I live? I got rice. Am I live? Maybe? Oh, I think I am. I think I'm live. Hi, Rachel. Hi, Evelyn. Hi, Jalapeno. Oh, you guys are back. Hi, Luna Moon. Hi, Mr. Dadsy, you're back. Insert generic name. Oh, hello, you guys. Grace and Katie, hello. Keelan, hello. Gray Rat, hello. Santi, hello. Noelle, hello. Slurpee, hi. Thank you guys for being here. Hi, Willie. Oh my gosh, so many familiar faces. Thank you. Clovico, you're back. Grace and Katie, Gray Rat, Kaylin, hello, you're back. Oh my gosh, Evelyn, thanks for saying hi, hello. Rachel, hello, I miss you. Thank you for being back. I love you. I appreciate you coming to all of my lives. Dongle Doxy, hi. Kaylin, hello. Amelia, you're back. Brenda, hi Brenda. It's so good to see you. I love coming on live and just hanging out with you guys. I am live. There's really no point of today's live stream. I just thought we could hang out. I'm not doing art today. I got rice. Because I would just thought we could just hang out. I posted a really great video earlier today of me and my parents. You guys, my parents decided to come on my channel. Luna, goodbye Luna. Thank you for being here even for a bit. But anyways, I made a video with my parents tonight where they talked about how they first noticed that I had Tourette's, and it's one of my favorite videos I've ever made. So if you guys want to watch it after this live stream, please do. Sarah, hello! Ghostly Love, thank you for the new subscriber. Couldn't find my music channel. Can I post a link? I did post a link in my last live stream video. Cowgirl, dude, I love you so much. I support everyone and I have Tourette's. Love back to you. Good night, Dongle Doxy. Sorry, it's 10 p.m. for me here. Brenda, I'm so glad you liked it. Interdimensional, hello. Thanks for staying here even for a bit. Erin, hi. I recently discovered your channel. Much love. Do you have TikTok? I do have TikTok. It is Ticking Together. My niece had a job interview today and she had a really bad tick attack after. Oh, Rachel, I'm sorry. I feel ya. I got rice. I'm friendly. I feel ya on that because it's really hard to be in a job interview and having to suppress and all that energy build up. So sending love to your niece. Bye, Jalapeno. Hello, Yeet Yote Arts, you're back. Thanks for being here. Amelia, love the vid with your parents. They seem so loving and supportive and it's really cool they did that with ya. They did it with me and I'm so glad they did it with me because I've been wanting them to come on and share their story for so long. And my parents finally did. And I want to make more videos with them. So if you want to see more of them, please hype them up in the comments on that video. My mom was so shy to come on, but I think she did amazing. 10 p.m. I wish I could sleep at 10 p.m. Oh gosh. Totally not a demon. I do remember you. Thanks for being here. Grace and Katie's back. Sorry if I'm not talking much. I'm drawing at the moment. Cool, Mr. Dadsy. Jack and Cheese, hello. I'm not looking forward to starting school again with the level my tics are at. Luckily no verbal ones. Yeah, I feel ya. Tics in school are hard. Renee, good night. I will definitely be watching that video. I just started seeing your channel and I got a notification that you had a live. Thanks for coming here, Evelyn. I appreciate you. My grandma's name is Evelyn. It's a beautiful name. Team Husky, hello. They both did great. Will you post on your Discord? Well, I post my Discord again. I will post it again. It is in the description of my last live stream. I got rice. So I'll link it at the end of this one as well. But I had a few new people join. Hi, Proud Heart Studio, you're back. Nice to see you. I loved the art you made. I do have a question. I hope it's not offensive. What's your worst tic? That's not offensive. The worst one I have is probably punching myself because it hurts. and I would never wish it on anyone, and I hate it, so that's probably my worst one. Team Husky, I'm okay. I just went on a nice dinner date with my aunt and it was fun. Aaron, I can't sleep tonight and this is the perfect thing to occupy and interest my racing thoughts. That's awesome. Hang out with me all you want. I hope you can relax and have some fun. Hello, Willow. So again, I'm really not doing anything in this live, but if you guys want to like just chat with me, ask me questions, whatever you want to do, we can hang out, whatever you want to do. It is 10:14 p.m. for me. It's getting late. Hello, the tea and me. Nice to see you. I got rice. I'm gonna promote it again. I'm not trying to be like that person, but you guys, I have merch on tickingtogether.com. If you would like to support Ticking Together and have a shirt that says I got rice on it with a little rice doodle, you can check out tickingtogether.com and maybe save up for one if you want. They're really cool. I'm only promoting it because I think they're so cute and I am getting myself one and it's coming in a few days and I'm excited to wear my own merch. Olivia Newton-John died. I know, and I'm so sad. Your room looks amazing. I'm like staring at it and it looks so cool. Thank you. It's kind of a vibe. Okay, so I have a theory about tics if you'd like to hear it. Sure, interdimensional, let's hear it. Have you forgotten any tic? I have cycled out of tics, so oh, I hate that. Where sometimes I'll forget a tic, like forget for a little while, but then it'll come back. Tics do cycle in and out, so sometimes I might have a tic that lasts a few months and then leaves me, but it might come back. It's really up in the air with Tourette's. You are 2 hours behind you. Interesting, Willie. Avocado plushie, yes, that is, his name is Arlo. Dallas, Texas, new subscriber. Thank you, Bright Des. What is something that you struggle with as a person with Tourette's, like socially? Definitely going out in public. I get so scared to go out because I feel like I always have to suppress and have to be like, quote, normal. So the hardest part is having to be normal per se and having to act like I try to suppress in public and try to hide my tics. So being in public is really hard. Going to movies is hard. Going to concerts, like being in a big venue is hard. All that kind of stuff. It's definitely another challenge having Tourette's with it. Hi, I recently developed tics 3 or 4 months ago. They're at about the same severity as yours. How do these affect your mental health? It's been a challenge for me lately. It's definitely a challenge on my mental health. I've had my tics as long as I can remember, but I was diagnosed at 12, as most of you know. And I try and stay positive, but there are a lot of really dark days where I'm just like, why is this my life? Like, I'm sad. But you know, you just gotta be positive. I made this channel and this channel has genuinely changed my perspective of Tourette's because I've met so many wonderful people and have so many friends on here that watch me and talk to me and comment and like my videos, and I'm finding support through supporting others and providing education and awareness. So I've kind of flipped it from a negative to a positive, and that's kind of how I deal with it. But at the beginning of my diagnosis, I was depressed as heck. Excited to see your merch. Thank you. Hello from Dallas, Texas. Your merch is so cute. Hope you can get an I Got Rice shirt. I hope you can get one too. I would love for my fans, I think you guys are friends, for my watchers per se, to have I Got Rice shirts. Oh, what was the process of getting your very own merch made? I just went through a print-on-demand manufacturer. It's very easy. You can Google it. My merch is so funny. Thank you, Rachel. Can I see your nails? They look so pretty. These are my nails. Just like that. They're shellac polish. I just recently started school and my tics have been pretty bad, both motor and vocal, and I have new teachers, so it's really hard. I feel ya. It can definitely be hard. Honestly, just be yourself. Talk to your teachers in private if you have to say like, hey, I have tics. I need accommodations. Please help. It can be a thing you guys can do. And I would recommend doing that. Erin, I made Tourette's ribbons out of clay once, but when I glued the metal pin backing on, they broke. Oh no! Hello, Mundy. I don't want this to sound rude, just taking effect eating. Not really. I have swallowing tics where sometimes I'll have food in my mouth and I physically can't swallow it for a while. But I don't have a lot of tics that affect my eating. I always lean to my right side and hit my elbow on my hip. I wonder if that's a tic or anxiety. I'm not sure. You have Tourette's too, Jack and Cheese. I'm sorry. Okay, so I think that the tics that actively do the opposite of what you want are caused by the same part of the brain and should be categorized as coprolalia, prophylaxia, because opposite of what I want. That does make sense. I feel like what I want to say about that is people with Tourette's extremely struggle with impulsivity and impulse controls, which pair massively with Tourette's. And so impulses to do really intense bad things as tics can also be a part of Tourette's. So say I were to throw something across the room, it would be an impulsive tic, and that's totally a valid thing. I don't think it would classify as copropraxia, but it does. I get what you're saying. Like, I feel like a lot of tics can be inappropriate because we get that buildup of sensation to do something, whether that's inappropriate or something normal. I really want to do art of you and all us views that say we got I got rice, but I don't have my iPad. I'm sorry. I would love for you to do that one day. Mysterious, thank you. Hello. What do you think about people faking Tourette's in social media? Does it offend you? Do you think it's odd? The T and me. I've made a lot of videos on this, but when people fake Tourette's, it's so offensive, so bothersome, so hurtful. If you want to watch more videos on that, check out my channel, but it just breaks my heart. And it, like, why would you want a neurological disorder? Why would you fake it? Like, what the heck? My mom hates that I have Tourette's, and you're like my favorite person, and I watch your videos. Thank you, Cowgirl Life. I love your glasses. Thank you, Willow. What's your favorite movie? Where did that go? Napoleon Dynamite is my favorite movie. Hello, Jay Adams. You're back, Jay. Nice to see you. Sorry to ask, how old were you when you got your tics? So I just posted a video on this with my mom and dad, but I was diagnosed at 12. I am now 24, but my mom and dad noticed me having tics as young as 3 or 4, realistically. So it's up in the air. I love your hair today. Thank you. I have an egg intolerance, but I love eggs, and this morning I was hungry, so I made some eggs. But a few hours my head was hurting. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Yo Arts. Do your t-shirts say taking together on the back or somewhere on the shirt? A few of them do, a few of them don't. I was thinking I would do a few without, because some people might not want to rep my brand per se. They just might want the I got rice, but a few of them do have taking together on it, and I am planning on designing to make more, so yeah. Those impulse tics. Oh, hi, Will. I love you. That's my fiance. Hello, Sage Knight. I have to go. Bye, Evelyn. So good to see you. I hope you have a good night. Do you have a time you generally do live streams? No, they're totally impulsive. There's got to be something in your brain that says, let's do exactly the wrong thing. And I think more research should be put into that. 100% agree with you. There should be more research, but not a lot of people research it. Do you have experience with medication for tics? I'm really thinking about going off my meds due to side effects, but I'm scared for my tics to worsen. I do have a lot of experience with medication and tics. I am on 3 pills a day strictly for my Tourette's, fluphenazine, guanfacine, and Timazide, and they are really intense drugs. They've caused so many side effects, so many horrible things, but they also help me suppress my tics more often than not. So it's really up in the air. I wish I would have never gone on these medications because coming off them is impossible. 2 years ago, I went through a severe medication withdrawal. Coming off the fluphenazine, I actually had to go back on it because my body just wouldn't let me come off it. It's really messed up. Like, don't mess with drugs and like medication. Did you draw the designs for your merch and scan? I used Procreate on my iPad. That's what I drew them with. Do you have any tips for a girl just going into high school? Be yourself. If you have tics, don't be afraid to talk about it, but regardless, be yourself. I would join clubs if you could. I never really did, and that's something I regret, because that's where you can meet friends, is through clubs and stuff. So just don't be afraid. You're gonna rock it. Focus on not only the school but also the social aspect, because I focused strictly on the educational school aspect and I hated it because I had no friends, and so I wish I would have like branched out. Hi Pipistrello, hello. Will's here. Yeah, I want to be a research psychologist. Interested in something I want to do. Interdimensional, that would be amazing. Random quote I made: if they say your handwriting is bad, just say it's unused cursive. I use Clip Studio for Paint on Android. Greetings from why? Is that Wyoming? Guys, I'm from Canada. I have no idea where that is. Anyways, greetings. Hello. You're so squeaky popping it. Cool. Thank you, the T and me. But yeah, it is Wyoming. Guys, I got it. I'm sorry. I'm really not up to date with like places. Any clay projects or anything tonight? Also, hello to your axolotl as well. His name is Quoxy. No clay projects tonight. I thought I would just talk to you guys, because sometimes when I do clay, I get sidetracked and I never finish the projects. So I thought we'd just hang out, if that's okay. Totally not a demon. Me and my friends all joke about how bad our mental health is. Don't have Tourette's, but a diagnosed ADHD and anxiety, maybe depression, but I have friends with autism. Yeah, I have a lot of medical diagnoses as well, so I feel ya, it's hard. Gabby, hi Gabby, I missed you. How is Israel doing? I am doing well. How are you? I love seeing familiar. I got rice. Friendly. I'm friendly. I love seeing familiar faces on my streams. It makes me so happy to see people that literally always come back and talk to me. I love you guys so much. Erin, another question may be controversial, but would you consider a service dog, or do you have experience with one? I don't have experience with one. I do have a pet dog. Her name is Daisy. She's a Bernedoodle. Not trained service dog at all, but just the fact that she's there for me as someone to pet and love, that's enough for me. I would probably never need a service dog, but I love having her just as a pet. West Virginia. Hello, Hazy Opal. Heyo, Frog. Nice to see you guys. How is everyone doing tonight? I just got back from Wendy's, the restaurant, with my aunt. She took me for Frosties because they have 99-cent Frosties. And I got a small vanilla Frosty. And it was really good. It was just like fun to just hang out with her, you know? Like my aunt that I went out with tonight, her son, so my cousin also has Tourette's. So she understands me so much because she's been through it with her son. So it's nice to just be yourself. Pronouns. My pronouns are she, her. Hello, Tiffany. Wendy's chicken nuggets are so good. Where were you born? I was born in Canada, in Alberta. In your parent video, your mom mentioned a family member who has Tourette's. Did that help you deal with yours? I'm going to talk about that in a future video, but yes, my cousin does have Tourette's, and he's a lot older than me. Like, he's probably in his 40s now, and I'm 24, so we didn't really talk that much because he's so much older than me, but my aunt is able to support me and my mom through her son having Tourette's. So it's a family thing, and it's really nice to have people that have been through it too. Oh, good news that I want to share. My mom bought me noise canceling earplugs. Oh, that's awesome, Interdimensional. Hello, Chrissy Travels. Hello, Tissa. I'm so glad. Thanks for finding my channel. Quoxy, yeah, animals are the best forms of support, definitely. I haven't been... I got rice. I haven't been diagnosed with Tourette's or anything, but I get really bad tics and stuff. Is there something you would suggest, maybe how to control them? I would say go to a doctor, and, you know, ask for his advice because I'm obviously not a healthcare or medical professional. I'm just a person on YouTube. I would say my advice though is to be true to yourself. Like, don't hide your tics, because that ruined so much for me, trying to hide my tics. You just gotta honestly embrace it. Like, I know it sounds cringy and cliche, but embrace it. Like, don't pretend you're someone you're not. Hey, do you like to draw? I do, but I'm really bad at it. Rachel, I'm 49 and you talk to me. Thank you. I do talk to my cousin. We're just quite distant. We just don't talk that much. Like, I talk to him at family gatherings, of course. We bond over our Tourette's. We're like the two with Tourette's, but I don't just go out of my way to text him, you know? Do you know where some of your tics came from? No. They just kind of come out of nowhere. I got rice. Stormy! Yeah. Oh, the Stormy Baby one came from Kylie Jenner on TikTok. I have tics and they used to be bad in high school, but I've mostly grown out of them. Saw your video on the TikTok faker, and now I'm remembering having them. Hello, Riz Zed. Nice to see you. Hello, Arats. Do I have a passion or hobby? I love music. I love songwriting. I love creating music. I love singing, playing guitar, piano. I love photography, videography, editing, writing poetry, writing in my journal. Anything creative is my jam. What's your funniest tic moment? I elbowed a 6-year-old in the face today. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. My funniest tic moment. I don't know. I can't think of any right now. There was one time, this wasn't funny, but I was working at a cash register at my work and I was ringing through a customer and my eye tics decided to squeeze my eyes shut. So I was just like, for a long period, and I was still ringing up this customer, couldn't see them, couldn't see what I was doing. And I had to page for my coworker, like, please come help me, I can't see. And I had to go be let off the sales floor to the back room because my eyes were shut. So that's kind of funny. I see the bubble gum in your background. Great gum, great fleeting taste. Yeah, there's my bubble yum. Disney has overused so many things to the point it's annoying when someone says it. I'm not sure what you mean by that. For real, embrace it. There's so much of myself that I didn't embrace long ago, and so happy that I'm unapologetic myself now. Mostly it's a process. It is a process for sure. I'm 24 and I am just now realizing like I can be myself. I don't have to hide this part of me anymore. It's helping a lot of people, surprisingly, and I'm just being true to myself. So be yourself, guys. I like how you called out the fakers. I know how angry I get about the fakers with what I go through. Have you thought about writing about your condition to help others? I have thought about it. I think it would be really cool to write kind of like, not a biography, but just kind of like experiences that I've dealt with taking, and maybe some of my advice in a book. Is that something you guys would ever read? Like, I feel like it would be so cool to sit down and write like Carly's Guide to Tourette's, like literally taking together Tourette's Guide, like, or like some of my stories merged in there. Like, I feel like it would be so cool to have a book that's like accessible to people to read about Tourette's, because there's not many out there. I know Evie Meg, this trippy hippie, has one, and her book, I haven't read it yet, but I know it's supposed to be really good. So yeah. I appreciate this channel, insert genetic name here, and the series you do with Will. I went well into my 20s masking autism and Tourette's. You are a healthy reminder to stop suppressing for my own sake. Thank you. I'm so glad I can remind you about that, you know? Like, it's so good to not mask and suppress because it drains you. Did that customer have questions, Rachel? Honestly, I think they were just kind of confused. They never talked to me again after that. I didn't see them after I left, but they were kind of like, I don't know. It was weird. I just watched the video with your parents. Loved it. Thank you, Capricorn Dragon. What is your favorite thing in your room? Oh, this. This is my octopus. Where's his face? I got this from Will. He sent it to me in the mail, and I cuddle it every single night. It is my cuddle bug, and I love him, and that is my favorite thing currently. I think as a young adult, I think that it would be good for others. I would read it in a heartbeat. Cool. I think it'd be cool if people would read it. Like, maybe I'll do that one day. Do you wear any sort of lanyard or pin that tells others you have tics? No, I don't wear one. I just verbally tell people. I've never thought about wearing one. Like, don't know. Would appreciate your insights in print. Thank you, Angela. I'm a young adult, and I'm like just now like, hey, why does it matter? Now I'm a huge advocate for mental health and LGBT. Gone in front of my country's board of ed. That's amazing, Jay. Good on you. Insert generic here. I'd buy it. I've been looking for those types of books. I'm trying to read Jeanette McCurdy's new book where she exposes Nickelodeon. I'm eating rice. Cool. Gabby would read my book. Thank you. You have a plushie like that? Cool. I was very mad about school, so I opened up my computer. I love him. He is so loved. I cuddle him every night. He looks so loved. Good night, the tea and me. Capricorn dragon. Yeah, he's a cute octopus. I remember one time I ticked and hit my friend on the bus, and he flinched and looked, and his jaw just dropped, and I felt so bad. Ugh. Yeah, that's hard. Like, I luckily have never hit someone else that I remember. I just hit myself, so. What is the octopus's name again? He doesn't have a name. I've never named him, but it's weird because I name all of my things, but he's just my guy. Maybe he'll just call him Guy. Like, he's my guy. I just cuddle him every night. Like, he helps me sleep, so, you know, Guy. He doesn't have a name, unfortunately. Friendly. He's pretty cool. Squibbles. Oh, Squibbles is cute. Tissa, what is your question? Name him Squidward. I'm not gonna name him Squidward. Squishy. So many good name suggestions. Ugh. I hate dystonic tics where like you have to like stretch out your back muscles or whatever. Literally, I'm stuck like this, and this is a tic. Like, I'm stuck like this. Ugh. It sucks. I hate tics sometimes. Huge scandal. Yeah, I'd like to read that book too. Do you take anything for your muscles? I don't, unfortunately. As your viewers, we shall rice. I really, like, I'm so excited to get my own merch in the mail that says I got rice on it. Like, you guys, I bought one for my mom too, and she's gonna rep it. She's gonna wear my I got rice. She's gonna wear my I got rice t-shirt, and I'm excited. I also bought myself a hoodie because Canada gets cold, and I'm excited, you guys. I'm finally getting my I got rice on a clothing item. Like, I'm excited. Yeah, my mom's gonna wear it, so I'm excited. Maybe I'll get my dad one too, and we'll do like a parent video. Like, I don't know. How did the I got rice tic come to be? Origin story now, please. I don't have an exciting origin story for you guys. Like, don't have one. It just came out one day. It might have been when I was eating rice. I love rice. Like, it's so good. I eat it with soy sauce all the time. But like, I got rice. I don't know where it came from. I wish it had an exciting story, but I don't. It's been here for a few years and I just say it all the time. Do you tic while you are asleep? I do not. I did make a video on this on my channel if you want to check that out, but I don't tic in my sleep. I'm going to check your merch out now. Thank you, Totally Not a Demon. It's tickingtogether.com. I too love rice. I love rice. It is such a good staple to have in your house. You know, like... Okay, low-key, when I have these big back tics, it's usually the start of a tic attack, so pray for me that I do not have a tic attack, because I'm freaking out a little bit. I didn't know you made merch. I do. It's on tickingtogether.com. Hello, Everything Co. The tic of yours I relate to the most is your Ugg tic. Yeah. How old is your dog? She is 1.5 years. Let me show you her. This is Daisy. She is my Barnadoodle. She is 1.5 years, so I love her. I'm so excited you guys are gonna look at my merch. Ugh. I hope no Tic Attack on the horizon too. What breed is she? She is a Bernedoodle. Bernedoodle. Gabby, that's such a good idea. I should totally do that. I will make an Ugg hat. Is it weird that I miss Tics a little? Honestly, it's not, because I, Stormy? What was I saying? Oh, I was on a strong drug for a while for my Tourette's, and it virtually stopped my tics for a little while, and I was grieving the loss of my tics. I was like, whoa, this is weird. Like, I missed them in a weird way because it's been my normal for so long, so it's not weird. I feel ya. Let's all assist her in thought of that. Oh, you did a video that covered where you mimic others? Yeah. Phone case. Daisy does have a good bark. What makes a Bernedoodle? Yeah, a Bernese Mountain Dog and a Poodle. A Snickerdoodle, that's so cute. Yeah, Bernedoodle, she's so cute. So it's funny. I got this phone case, before I got my new phone, and I never got a chance to use this phone case, so it's just on my wall as a reminder of my puppy. My favorite ice cream flavor is vanilla. Do I have any cats? No. Echolalia. Yes, echolalia is a real thing. I'm back screenshotting for later because I don't want to set up payment right now because it's like, no worries. Sorry, typo. I wish you luck. Tic Attack suck. Yeah. Yeah, Will commented it perfectly. Like, when your tics start to wane, you'll be like, this is weird. Like, where are they? But when they come back, you're like, I don't miss these anymore. It's like a weird love-hate relationship almost. Yes, Will is here. Can you feel or tell when you're going to have a tic? And if you do, what does it feel like? Have you ever been able to stop it from happening? That is a great question. So I get a buildup. It's called a premonitory urge before I tic, for the most part, where in my body I get this kind of burning, fiery electricity, kind of pressure all throughout my body where I know I have to tic. And it feels like that, and I can know usually beforehand when I am going to tic and what it will be. For example, if I get a vocal tic, I'll get a bubbling in my throat, being like, I'm gonna tic and I'll have to say something. But, you know, I can tell. Have I ever been able to stop it from happening? Yes, I can suppress, but that's hard and it takes all of your concentration. How is California? Oh, you, Gabby and Will are talking. On your website right now, looking for something subtle and in black. Yeah, Jay Adams, if you want something different, please leave suggestions. I've only put a few things on there, but I'm trying to think of something more subtle too. So if you have any suggestions, let me know. Because everything's kind of big right now, so I don't think, like, no worries if you're not going to get anything. I'll read what she's reading. Oh my gosh, you donated. Thank you so much. Wow. That's so sweet. What the heck? Thank you. Have you ever been to the hospital, ER, or urgent care due to tics and tic attacks? What happened if so? Yes, this is a story time. So I went when I was about 15 one time to the ER because I was having a tic attack and I was hurting myself so much. And they left me in the waiting room for 5 hours with my mom while I was ticking extremely. They finally got me into the psych side of the hospital and did absolutely nothing. And they said, go home and watch Netflix. So I've never gone back because I have zero hope that they will do anything for me ever again. Worst experience. So intensely humiliating to go to a hospital literally beating the poop out of yourself, being told go home and watch Netflix. Like, what the actual heck? Ugh. Hello Pigeon, you're back. I'm a picky eater, but it's embarrassing. Oh my gosh, me too. Thank you so much. I'll read what she's reading. Goodbye, interdimensional. Hello, Delilah Bard. Ooh, I wish I'm friendly came in black. I will make it come in black, okay? And then I'll let you know when I have done it. The hospital did that, yeah. The hospital did that. It was horrible. I felt humiliated. They didn't do anything. They said, there's nothing we can do. Go home. Like, you're fine. And ever since then, I've been terrified to go to the hospital for any reason. Because on my file, I have it that I have Tourette's. And so it's a neurological thing. And they're always like, they kind of have that brand on me. Like, oh, she's weird. And they never treat me very well in hospitals. So I try my best to avoid them at all costs ever since that one day. How are you today? Also, if you make any more clay things, feel free to DM me on Discord and I'll draw them. Thank you, Pigeon. When you drew Cedric, it was so cute. Jay, yes, I will make one and it should be posted maybe tomorrow. Can I develop tics at a later age or can you only get it when you're little? So again, I'm not a doctor, but from what I understand is that Tourette's, the disorder Tourette's in itself, can happen when you are under 18. But you can develop tics at any age, it just won't be Tourette's. It'll be a different tic disorder. So, for example, provisional tic disorder or a motor tic disorder, you can literally have that at any age. It can develop. It's more rare for it to develop in adulthood. Most of the time, from what I've heard, it develops in youth, but I'm not sure. Did Tourette's ever affect your performance at school and your reputation with your classmates or friends? And how do you deal with it on a daily basis? You guys, Tourette's didn't affect my performance at school. It really made me do better, honestly. I was really smart. I got the top honors in my classes. Like, my average in math was 100%. I never got anything wrong. Like, huh? Now I can't do math to save my life. But, you know, I did really well at school. I had no friends because they all thought I was weird. So it did affect that. My Tourette's made everyone around me think I was weird and that I was some crazy person. So I had no friends. And how do I deal with it on a daily basis? I don't really know. It's just my life. I try and suppress when I'm in public, which I don't recommend, but I do it because that's kind of what I've been encouraged to do by doctors. I have this tics. It's so annoying. I redirect on a daily basis, so I redirect into smaller movements. It's kind of hard, but I try my best. That is terrible. What other ideas do you have for merch? Should I wait? I don't really have any other ideas besides making what I have now into like different colors. So for example, the I'm Friendly, I'll make it into a black shirt or a black hoodie. And unless you guys think of another vocal tic that I have that you would like to see on merch, please let me know. But as of now, I think I'm kind of good for the merch. I really just wanted the I Got Rice one. I gotta go to bed. Bye, Yo Arts. People need to learn more about Tourette's. Good on you for educating. Oh my gosh, $10. Capricorn Dragon. What? Thank you so much. Thank you. Like, wow. Thank you? I don't know what to say. My partner doesn't have Tourette's, but they do have a chronic disability and also have an aversion to hospitals because of bad experiences. Yeah, I feel you on that one. Once I was sent home from ER because I was nonverbal and they separated me from my friend so I couldn't communicate. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. I feel you though. Like, hospitals are so bleh. They don't care for you sometimes. Like, I wish they did, but they don't. I've been treated insensitively a time or two in healthcare setting. Yeah. My niece is 18 and it just started happening last year. Rachel, that's very interesting because I wonder if it's Tourette's or if it's FND. I mean, it could be Tourette's because she's under 18, but it's just interesting that it would show up that late for Tourette's. I was accidentally medicated for Tourette's through a doctor medicating something else for a few years. The transition from no tics to not being able to stop is mind-boggling. Yeah. ERs suck for chronic pain disorders that are not simple, yeah. The tics still happen when trying to fall asleep. When trying to fall asleep, they do. But when I'm sleeping, they don't. I've made a video on this in the past. Did you know Billie Eilish has Tourette's? I did, and I actually filmed a video today reacting to Billie Eilish having Tourette's and ticking. So I'm going to post that in the next week or so, so stay tuned to my channel. Because a lot of you guys like my reaction exposing videos, so stay tuned. How do you suppress tics? I don't even know how I do it. I wish I could get in my brain and have my brain tell you. But it's more so just being so aware of being still. And I'm gonna let's try right now. I'll try suppressing and then tell you guys what it feels like. So I currently have the urge to do that huge back tic, and I feel tingling here where I know I have to do a neck tic. And I'm trying to suppress it. And it feels like I have bubbling and burning in my body when I'm trying to suppress. It almost feels like an itch that is under the skin, but also in the brain, where it's there's something in your body that you, I'm sorry, I can't do it. There's something in your body that you need to be cognizant of not doing, but your brain is telling you this has to be done. It's there's this kind of evil thing on your shoulder, but it's in your brain saying do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. And you're getting that sensation in your body. So suppressing is just counteracting all of that and going against it, but it's really hard and I wouldn't recommend it. Bye Noelle, bye Everything Co. Baseball cap, ugh, yes. I go to school, right? Turns out the people at school don't like people with tics. I'm so sorry. How do teachers treat you in school as a person with Tourette's? This is a story time I should make. Honestly, in my schooling, I never told people that I had Tourette's. I just suppressed and hid it as best as I could. I'm sure people knew, but I didn't tell my school. I didn't tell my teachers. I didn't tell my friends. I hid it and I suppressed, and I would come home and have tic attacks. And so people never knew, and I wish they knew. I wish I would have told them, but I didn't. And because I didn't, I suffered so deeply in school. And if I would have had told my teachers, I probably would have got accommodations to what I needed. But I didn't. So, yeah. You are appreciated. Thank you, Capricorn Dragon. I love you. Jay Adams. See, that just annoys me how people think others are weird for not being normal. I know. I was lumped in the weird kids too. You have autism with stars. Ooh. I always feel so bad. My mother is a nurse and she always tried her best to take care of everyone equally, but due to hospital rules, she can't. Yeah, that sucks. Melanie. Hi, I created a channel just so I could comment here, and I just wanted to say thank you for having such a positive impact on my life and making it much easier to accept my tic disorder. Love you. Love you too. Thank you so much for commenting and saying such sweet things. That means the world to me, and it makes all of this so much more worth it. I love hearing from you guys. I read all of your comments, so thank you so much for commenting. I really appreciate you, Melanie. Did family members or close friends or doctors ever think you were faking? No, never. My family noticed it before I did, so I couldn't have been faking because I didn't know I was doing it. Doctors never questioned me. Friends never questioned me. People just took me for what I am because I deal with it. No one in my personal life has ever questioned my validity. It's only people online. Hello, I love you, babe. Thanks. I love you, Will. I got my ring. OMG. Hi, Akira. Gabby, y'all ever feel that itch under the skin, but it's in your palm? Oh my gosh, yes, I hate it. Hello, Mr. Dazzy. I'm glad you're still here. Hello, Akira. Nice to see you. Hi, Riley. You're back. Nice to see you, Riley Page. Delilah. As a writer, one of my characters has Tourette's, and I need some input on how to get his character right. Definitely don't focus on Coprolalia and the swearing tic, because that's just a whole different thing in the media that has been taken far too extremely. Focus more on the subtleties and how tics is more of a spectrum, if I would give you any advice. I'm 13, and when I was 12, I would have that feeling in my body, just do it, and then I'll feel guilty because I'm not diagnosed with it, so I feel like I was forcing myself to do it. Honestly, the best advice I've been given about feeling like you're forcing it or faking it is that if you're genuinely worried about faking it, you're not faking it. Like, you would know deep down, you would know. Big love from a fellow neurodivergent with hospital trauma. Thank you, Emmy Lightning. I just found your channel a week ago and your Tourette's Against Humanity videos make you laugh. Thank you. I've been told my son is most likely on Tourette spectrum. I want to know what will help. He has noises like dinosaur or sounds like spitting, but not. And I know you said meds help. How to find the best one? Okay. Here's some real talk for you. If I could go back in time, I don't think I would go on meds. They can help, for sure. But they can also cause so many horrible side effects. And the thing is, a lot of medications that they use to treat Tourette syndrome is antipsychotics, which are used for severe mental illnesses as well as neurodivergencies. And I wouldn't recommend it. I'm still on 2 antipsychotics and 1 dopamine inhibitor, I think. And the amount of discomfort it's caused me in other aspects of life besides the Tourette's is almost not worth going on them. If you are going to put your son on medication, please consult with your doctor and ask about the side effects. Don't do it willy-nilly. Like, you have to be sure your son wants to be on medication, because even though it does help tics, it can be really bad to be on medication, especially long-term. Like, I've developed tremors, I've developed weird things from these drugs. So please do your research before going into medicating your son. Melanie, thank you. He's 14 and the sweetest kid, but everyone, yeah, so if he's 14, he will have his own say on if he wants to be medicated. Definitely, I went to a psychiatrist to get medicated, but you can also go to a neurologist, or his pediatrician, really. But, you know, just do the research, because it can be brutal. Like, not trying to scare you, but it can be really intense. How's your axolotl doing? His name is Coaxy. He's doing great. Hi, Riley Page. I'm glad you're here. I don't have tics myself, but I stem from ADHD a lot, and I think I can sympathize even on a smaller scale. Yeah. Flower Fantasy, I remember you. Hi. Alapino, welcome back. Delilah, thanks for the writing advice. How have your tics affected your day-to-day life? I've kind of answered that. It's up in the air. Any idea why curse word tics are so common? Like a race. Stormy. I don't know why they're so common. Stormy. There is a subcategory of tics called Coprolalia, which is encapsulating swear words, socially unacceptable things, obscene things, sexually explicit things, stuff like that. All sorts of stuff like that. So it's a subcategory, and I think it's more to do with impulsivity again, how like people know they shouldn't be saying it, so it comes out. I don't know. Any idea? Carly, my niece has both motor and vocal tics. I'm pretty sure it is Tourette's. Could it be something else? It's most likely Tourette's, like if she's had the tics for over a year. But it could be something else too, because typically Tourette's shows up younger. Again, don't quote me. But a lot of people have been diagnosed with FND recently, which is another tic disorder, which affects older teenagers as well as mid-20s. So look into that. I mean, it could be Tourette's. I'm not a doctor. I don't know your niece. But again, in my experience, Tourette's in general comes like at least before 14. Like, I could be wrong, but you can be diagnosed before 18, so maybe it is. I don't know. What's your favorite type of fruit? I don't know. Does anyone have any ideas for drawing something for my mom? Draw a penguin with a heart. Instead of like the white chest, draw a heart on his chest. Hi. I'm a psych student and I love your videos. I'm currently researching the differences and similarities between OCD and Tourette's as a personal curiosity. Also, OCD. That's so interesting. From my research, I've seen so many similarities between Tourette's and OCD, so I would love to know your findings. I'm sorry, but I have to leave. Bye, cowgirl. Hey, I was watching a spill video earlier and they used you as a source. What video? Can you tell me what it's called? I want to watch it. Dent X Head, please let me know. Tora, OMG Carly livestream. I've been watching your channel all the time lately. Very interested in learning about Tourette's, even if I don't have it myself. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you so much. I used to have two axolotls, Yeti and Bradley, but they were really sick. Oh, I'm so sorry. Thank you. I've always been wary about meds, and I have him on ADHD and anxiety meds, and I'm glad you said that because I'm so torn because it took a long time and talking to him for me to try that. Yeah. And again, I'm not trying to freak you out. It's just if I could go back, I probably wouldn't have gone on medication. Just with all the side effects it's caused, all the stuff it's done to my brain and my mental health, like, I wouldn't, like, unless, it's totally up to you, but from my experience, just be so careful, because I talked about this at the beginning of this stream, but when I was I'm still on an antipsychotic called fluphenazine. I tried to come off of it 2 years ago, but the medication withdrawal from the fluphenazine was so severe. I was hospitalized. I was so sick that I had to go back on it. And since then, I haven't been able to come off it, even though I want to come off it. My body has just developed, I guess, a dependence on it. So it's scary stuff. Like, just be careful. I love the avocado friend. Yeah, his name is Arlo. Same thing I want to mention is it's pronounced jalapeno. Or jalapeno. Is it jalapeno? You're such a kind soul and so genuine. Thanks for sharing your lovely self with the world. Good night, Amelia. Hello, Shelby. Helps to not want to let doctor push to change it. Yeah, doctors always push meds, I feel like. So just stand your own ground and be like, no, do your own research too. Like, it's stressful. Hey, my tics that I had, and I'm still not sure if they were tics because it's like tics just vanished. Oh goodness, that's interesting, Flower Fantasy. Can you maybe give some advice on how I can convince my parents to pursue a diagnosis? I would say to present a case with like, hey, this is what I'm going through. Like, write down your symptoms, write down your tics, write down what you're going through. Like, make a genuine case, show that you've done your research, show that, like, print articles even online of like, this is what I'm going through. Show them that you've done it, you've done the research, and talk to them and just be like, hey guys, I need to talk to you. Like, and if they don't listen, bring it up again. Like, keep bringing it up, because if it's really affecting you that much, you gotta get checked out. Bye, Capricorn Dragon. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for the $10. Good night, Jay. Thanks for being here. Ugh. It was about Tics and Roses. Oh, really? I'm in that video? I have to watch it. I'm so creeped out that I'm in a video that I didn't know about. Have I ever gotten severely injured from a tic? I get bruises all the time. Just watched your video with your parents. Love seeing you all together. Thank you so much. Hello, Miss Cricket 73. Thanks for being here. Hello, I've been watching your videos for a while and think you were awesome. Thank you for being so open and honest. I know you're helping so many people. Thank you. Love the avocado. Is it recommended to have pets with tics? I have a cat, but my tic threw her on the couch. Oh gosh. I don't know. I have a dog. Her name is Daisy. This is her on a phone case. And I don't injure her with my tics at all. I'm very much careful around her, and she almost calms me down. So I think it's okay to have pets with tics. It depends on your severity level, though. My son has autism, but he developed a head toss tic. Have you heard of that as a possible Tourette symptom? I know you aren't a doctor. Yes, head toss tics are totally a thing. I have them. I had them, so totally a thing. Autism can have similarities with Tourette's, so it's likely that he's dealing with that because of his autism, but it could be Tourette's because both of those disorders are comorbid. So definitely ask his doctor. Have you tried slowly coming off the meds? I have, and I have this dependence. It's horrible. Where did you get that avocado? So it's by the brand Jellycat. And you can get them online at jellycat.com, I think. I have to head off. Good night, Capricorn Dragon, I said. Love the avocado. Squishables has some few super cute avocados. Yeah. E is pronounced like an I. Jalapeno, I think. For anyone thinking about an antipsychotics, be careful. The C and S usually develop a dependency and can cause organ failure or death from withdrawal. That's so scary. Honestly, so scary. Because I've been on flufenazine, which is a first-gen antipsychotic, since I was 12. It's been 12 years. And it's so scary to think of coming off it, because when I tried to 2 years ago, I was in the hospital, like not even functioning as a human because I was so dependent, and I'm still on it because I can't seem to come off. So please be careful before going on hard brain medication. Please be careful. Like, if I can give you any advice from this channel, please be careful. Can anxiety cause tics? Maybe. I love Daisy OMG. What's my favorite song? I don't know. Good night, Riley Page. Thanks for being here. Good night, Pieces with Jesus. Thanks for being here. But yeah, honestly, there's so many like subtleties to Tourette's that people don't realize. Like the medication is one, the impulsivity is another one. Tourette's and ADHD kind of blend together, so I have a lot of hyperactive symptoms, a lot of like impulsive symptoms, a lot of weird kind of quirks, and it's all part of my Tourette's, and people don't realize that it's not just what you see on the outside. It's so much more than that. Do you know any outlets that might help me calm down? My current one is drawing, but I need to find other ones. Would you consider like singing? Or even if you don't think you're a good singer, I love singing. Or maybe going for a walk. I know going for walks with me make my tics worse, but it might help you. Have you considered getting a service dog? I don't have a service dog. I would never consider it. I just have my pet Daisy, and she's good enough for me. Jalapeno. Hopefully that's right. Do you have any tips for learning to accept really obnoxious and loud tics? I always feel like I need to apologize to my roommate. I wish I had advice, but I don't. I don't have advice. It's really, really hard to accept it. I mean, just be yourself, and at the end of the day, will accept yourself more and more. So just keep up with it. You'll be okay. Good night, Rachel. I'm gonna head off too. Didn't mean to scare you. As long as you can stay consistent. Yeah. I hope I can go off a weaning therapy too. Anyways, I'm gonna head off, you guys. It's getting late here. It's 11:07 p.m. But this was just a fun little chat. Stormy, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate all of you guys. Hopefully I will see you on the next live stream. If you haven't already, watch the video with my mom and dad and me talking about my tics, as well as go to ticingtogether.com to check out my merch. Thank you guys for being here. As always, we are learning together, we're laughing together, and we're ticking together. Bye. Love you.